Hey, getting ready. Tuesday coming up. Talk about working out. Every 2 minutes for 12 minutes, we've got a couplet. So we've got a 30-second plank plus 10 sumo deadlift high pulls. Now we don't do sumo deadlift high pulls very often as a facility. It's a good movement. The issue with them is people have a tendency of getting sloppy with the movement. So that's why I don't, put them in the rotation too often. So when you are doing this little couplet, I want you guys to try to really remember the purpose of the movement. The purpose of the sumo deadlift high pull is to teach your body how to extend, right? So basically, the idea from the guy who came up with it was this is a skill transfer exercise. So this exercise can be used to teach people how to extend the knee into the hip, right, when we're doing a clean or a snatch. So when you do this movement, that's what you want to think about. You want to think about extending the knees and the hips fully, and that is what moves the implement. So I have a kettlebell here and a dumbbell, and I'm going to show you guys how to do a sumo deadlift high pull with both of these implements, okay? So because it's called a sumo deadlift high pull, we've got the hands close and the feet wide, okay? So sumo stands like a sumo wrestler, right? So I'm going to grab my dumbbell here. I'm going to look straight ahead. Now this is a little closer than ideal for the grip, but it'll work. So from here, I'm going to drive with the legs, right? And then once my legs are fully extended, then I'm going to come up to here and then back down. Let's see that in full speed. Drive and pull, down, down. Drive and pull, down, down. Okay? So that's sumo deadlift high pull with the dumbbell. Now the kettlebell, this is more ideal for the movement. Okay? Drive, pull, down, down. Drive, pull, down, down. So notice on the way up, my legs fully extended before I came up with my arms, and then on the way down, my arms fully extended before I went down with my legs. So just try to keep in mind when you're doing this the order of what your body should be moving. You shouldn't have your arms and legs bending at the exact same time. Then we're not using the power of the extension of the legs. Okay? Circling back to what we're starting with, I didn't even address that, 30-second plank, right? We've been doing planks more often during this time, so should be pretty accustomed to what we're doing with those. If you want to step it up and maybe do a 30-second handstand hold, that's fine. You can do that if you want to. But just remember, when we're planking, we're trying to maintain a rigid position, right? So if we allow the hip to drop, then you're going to feel that pressure on the lower back because those vertebrae are going to be pushing together. So if you're lazy here, you're going to feel it here. That's how your core works. This supports this, this supports that. Okay? So that's the first couplet. We've got 6 sets of that. Then we're moving into the next couplet. This is a couplet. I guess you could call it a couplet. Every 2 minutes for 18 minutes, 3 power cleans, 3 broad jumps, 3 power cleans. So what we're going to do is a power clean with whatever you want to use, right? You can power clean a dumbbell or a kettlebell, right? How do you do a clean with a kettlebell? Boom, right? Just like that. If you guys have ever been on our website, you'll know that there's a demo section where there's about 50 different exercises and how to do all those. If you guys don't get enough instruction on these videos, you can definitely go to our website and look on the exercises and demos section and get more instruction. Okay, so we can do that, power clean with a dumbbell. Okay, it's a little wonkier. It's not ideal, but you can definitely do it. Just try to make sure that we're not curling the weight up, right? We're extending the knee and the hip, and then we're shrugging up with the shoulder, and that's what gets the dumbbell to come up, okay? Now it's 3, 3, and 3. If you've got a 25-pound dumbbell, you're not going to do 3 broad jumps and then 3. That's silly, because that's not going to eat up enough of the 2 minutes. Ideally, what's happening is we're eating up about a minute of those 2 minutes, working for a minute, and then resting for a minute, 1 to 1, okay? The broad jump, right, we're just jumping, right? So you're staying here, you swing your arms, you jump forward, right? Come on back, jump forward. Watch it, what are you doing? And then after we're done those broad jumps, we're going back to 3 power cleans. These numbers can definitely be adjusted based on the equipment that you have available, okay? Yeah, that's the workout, guys. As always, post your stuff in the crew, please. If you want to tune into us in our version of the workout tomorrow morning at 11 a.m., we'll be doing it. So we'll see you then. All right, have a good night.